Coming up, the homecoming countdown continues. Plus, NCCU helps its students with internet safety. This is Central News.
From the broadcast studio in the Department of Mass Communication at North Carolina Central University, this is Central News.
I'm Shadeja Pittman, and thank you for tuning in. With homecoming only a week away, I'm sure students and alum are excited for this year's events. Jamin Wade will now take over the story.
Thank you. I'm here at Miller Morgan parking lot, where tailgates will be going strong come November 6th. But after the game, the Greek Bowl is where the party usually is.
North Carolina Central University's homecoming is supposed to be the ultimate experience. But how will alumni feel without a general place to come together after enjoying the football game? NCCU in years past has had a DJ and vendors in place, but this year it will be different. I spoke to NCCU alumni D. Trey Smith and got his opinion on how this homecoming will compare to years past.
It sucks, especially for the alumni that come back. You know, that's the highlight of the experience. You know, that's the culmination of the weekend. A lot of people just coming down to the Greek Bowl, seeing old friends, old alumni, old chapter members. It's going to suck.
NCCU will allow tailgates to happen on campus and continue after the game is over. They also have a protocol in place for how many alumni are allowed to join their chapters in the Greek Bowl.
NCCU is still allowing multiple homecoming events to happen all week long, with COVID protocols still in effect. Now that I'm ready for homecoming, reporting from outside the Greek Bowl, for Central News, Jamin Wade.
I believe nothing can stop the ultimate homecoming, not COVID or his little sister Delta. Thank you, Jamin. October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Let's see what our reporter Rebecca has to say.
The world of technology also brings a world of dangers. With the goal of increasing awareness on threats and warning signs, National Cybersecurity Awareness Month focuses on keeping students conscious of what to look out for when on the internet.
Before you do anything on the internet, stop, think, and listen before you proceed.
The IT department has a number of events, both virtually and in person, scheduled for the month of October. The topics range from informing students about scams to possible careers in cybersecurity.
I think it raises awareness so that more people are more secure and you know more about your devices.
The October events are sponsored by the Department of Homeland Security and National Cybersecurity Alliance. NCCU ensures students have the resources to be internet safe by spreading knowledge on how to be more secure online. New cybersecurity events are every week. Rebecca Smith reporting for Central News.
From now on, we'll make sure we'll have a sturdy board before surfing the web. Thank you, Rebecca. Domestic violence can be a dark topic. Esther Valley will bring light to this matter.
Since coronavirus has started, domestic violence cases have increased. Whether you have been in a domestic violence relationship or not, self-defense is one of the many ways that you can protect yourself.
After the 2020 lockdown, Global Citizen reported that domestic violence increased 8.1% in the U.S. alone. During this time, victims were unable to connect with services and were limited to the resources to stay safe. What many victims are unaware of is that self-defense is a tool that can provide them with the safety they need. I joined the trainers at the North Carolina Self-Defense Krav Maga, where they have a system that teaches anyone from all ages, genders, or fitness level how to successfully use contact combat techniques to defend themselves. I had a brief moment to speak to self-defense coach Aaron Fears.
After processing and getting resources to help you process the event and that trauma, I think the next stage is definitely looking into what are some steps I can take to make myself safer.
Domestic violence is not only physical, but can be emotional, financial, spiritual, verbal, and psychological. These patterns of abuse have also been seen to increase here on campus. Regardless of your gender, you can find resources at the Women's Center. They will be using social media to provide information on what signs to look for if you suspect someone is being abused. You can follow them on Instagram at NCCU Women's Center and Twitter at Women's Center _.
We're seeing those increase in numbers, and there hasn't been a change as far as decreases over the past 2 years.
You don't have to be a world star boxer to know how to fight. With some training, you can have the confidence to defend yourself. Esther Valley, reporting for Central News.
Domestic violence is a serious matter. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Halloween is celebrated by many in the States. However, what do scary holidays look like outside the States? Spiro Trance has more on this Fright Night story.
Thank you. On October 31st, 2021, people all over America will be celebrating a holiday known as Halloween. But the day after, November 1st, Mexico and Haiti will be celebrating a different death-based holiday. In some countries, there is a holiday devoted to the dead or the scary. In Mexico, it's Dia de los Muertos. In the US, it's Halloween. And in Haiti, Fet Gede. We spoke with Professor Joshua Nadel about Haiti's Day of the Dead.
So Fet Gede, as though technically it's about death. Vodou is actually Vodou gets a bad rap in the United States.
Vodou, or voodoo, as it's sometimes called here in the United States, is a mix of African religion and Roman Catholicism. Professor Nadel had this to say concerning voodoo's bad reputation.
So I think it's really important to think of it not as, for lack of a better word, hex chanting kind of thing. Helps sort of the world remain in balance.
So, whatever you're doing this Fright Night, whether you're celebrating your ancestors in a graveyard or going door to door for candy, remember, be safe and have fun. With Central News, this is Spiro Trance.
It was nice to learn about other cultures. But if you're in the US, get ready to trick or treat. Thank you, Spiro. This has been Central News. I'm your anchor, Shadeja Pittman. Make sure you tune in next Friday at 12. And Eagles, make sure to soar high.